Toastmaster.
Yes, sir.
Who's the evaluator?
Kim. Ready?
And Kim is the evaluator.
Okay. No such thing as bad student. Only bad teacher. Teachers say, student do. That is a famous quote by Mr. Miyagi of the movie The Karate Kid. Good afternoon, Toastmaster champions. I'm here to do my fifth speech entitled, You Are a Mentor Too. Have you ever been a mentee or a protege? Throughout our lives, we come in contact with individuals that have a profound impact on our development and our growth. Normally, when we think about these individuals, we think what? A coach, a manager on our job, a professor, a teacher. But I'm here to tell you, you are a mentor too if you encourage, inspire, or motivate someone in your daily lives. If you impart your wisdom, even if you comfort them. What are the good attributes of a mentor? First and foremost, they are good listeners. They're not always doing the talking. They have a desire and a willingness to share their expertise, their knowledge, their skills, their training. They will push you out of your comfort zone. Or what I like to say, your box of comfort, because we all have one. And it's imperative that we strive to break out, that we push out, that we bust out, that we stretch out and smash out of our box of comfort in order to achieve our true destiny, our purpose, our potential. I'm going to talk today about two instances in which I was a mentee or a protege, one good and one not so good. The first one, about 10 to 15 years ago, I was working on starting this company with a friend, and we needed some startup capital. We were introduced to this gentleman that we were told had the resources, had the skills, had the knowledge to help us start our business. I'm going to call him Mr. Beale. Mr. Beale wore these big black horn-rimmed glasses, and he always had this stoic look on his face. Mr. Beale insisted that we would meet over dinner to discuss our business plan and ideas. Now, when I say dinner, I don't mean hamburgers and hot dogs. I'm talking about steak and ribs at his favorite place, Houston's. Now, we didn't care because we thought, hey, this is our guy. This is the guy that's going to help us get this business going, and we're going to be a big success. And so we would sit there at the table, just excitedly, enthusiastically explaining our business plan, our concept, and our ideas. And Mr. Beale would sit there, just cutting his steak stoically, nodding in agreement, or so we thought. And I would hate when Mr. Beale would order ribs, because he had this aggressive way of licking his fingers. He would lick his fingers as if each finger was a rib. I mean, he would put his whole, all in his mouth, like this, and then he would sit there with his hands, with them wet, sticky hands, and I would do my best not to look at those wet, sticky hands as we talked. We come to surmise that Mr. Beale was not really interested in helping us get the business going, definitely not willing to give us the money. Probably was there only for the free food. Now, the second instance when I was a mentee is a better story. I was in my early 20s, and I was going to college on a part-time basis and working full-time for this import-export company owned by this very unassuming yet wise Asian man by the name of John. I'm going to call him Mr. Miyagi because he was an expert in the import-export field, and he also was a master in the art, the martial art, Tai Chi. You're frazzled if you do this. If you're worn out, you can do this. So anyway, John, we would take these walking lunches, and he would pour his wisdom into me. And he would say, Terence, you need to go to college on a full-time basis. And he gave me an idea to help me to do that. You know what he said? Sell the car. You know that car that you love, the 200 SX Nissan burgundy with tan interior, with the Pirelli tires, the chromed out rims, the dual exhaust that you can hear me coming and going, the sound system that you can hear me down the street, boom, 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 boom. Yes, that car. Sell the car, lower your expenses, and go to college on a full-time basis. And I'm glad that I did, because if I continued to go on a part-time basis, I probably would not have continued and probably not have graduated from college. This forum is an excellent form of mentorship, Toastmasters, because we do all the things that a mentor should do. We encourage, inspire, and motivate. We push you out of your comfort zone with table topics. We give you constructive criticisms and evaluations on your speeches. We will even comfort you when you may not say the right thing in a speech. You are a mentor too. Mentor someone today. You never know. You might be able to change their life, change their community, and change the world. Madam Toastmaster.